Well, hello, dear friends, from the Meaklong Market. So this is a pretty famous market that runs basically alongside both sides of a railroad track. There's a train that sort of makes its way through here. And as you can see from the shops, they are just butted up right against the tracks. So a big treat of this market is that every couple hours. I think there are 6 or 8 trains that come through here during the day. And when they do, you sort of roll back all the stores and then you kind of watch the train kind of squeeze its way through some of these market areas. But this is a great street. You know, it's loaded with shops. You can always find really good deals. There's great deals on, souvenirs, lots of food, lots of drinks, shoes, and things you may want to buy that are branded with Thailand, and help you remember your trip here. One of the other great things that they have here, just on the other side of the tracks and down one of the aisles here, is they have a fairly sizable regular market. So vegetables, foods of all sorts. There's also a fairly sizable wet market. You'll see lots of different fish. So you'll get just a really good representation of not only sort of a kind of a packaged tourist version of Thailand, but just right off the tracks you're going to find something that's much more about sort of traditional Thai markets. So you're able to see a Thai market that has, what you would find in pretty much any of the regular markets that you would find in neighborhoods. So you have lots of fish and different cuts of meat, vegetable, of course, fresh produce. All of it's on offer here. And it's sort of a nice way to just sort of stroll down the tracks, take in all of the sights and sounds that are available to you. And when the train comes, it's really pretty amazing. Everybody springs into action. You'll see all of the stores sort of move back behind this sort of like semi-permanent red line that they have. They fold up all of these awnings that help protect you from the sun when the train isn't moving. And it's amazing how quickly they can make room for the train, and then a minute later, everything is back to business as usual. So if you're making your way to Bangkok, this is a great stop that's sort of off the beaten track in a sense. You'll see this on lots of tour groups and that kind of thing, but you do have to leave Bangkok. It's about, I think about 80 kilometers outside of the city. So there's several different ways to do this. You can book a tour that will drive you from Bangkok, from your hotel, straight out here. There's also a floating market that's near here. So oftentimes the tour will include the market and the floating market. I opted to skip the floating market. I've been to a few of those floating markets in the past. This is a good afternoon activity. Again, it's 80 kilometers outside the city, so you could either book a tour. There's also plenty of there's minibuses you can catch out here. Mochit minibus station in Bangkok. The other option, which is the one I chose, was just to hire a taxi via Grab, and that'll run you about $25. I felt like it was probably easier than booking a tour or trying to book something like because you can also book a train, but you have to catch a train and a bus at the same time. So I just wanted to sort of simplify my life. $25 out, $25 back in, or you can split it, maybe do a taxi on the way out and maybe ride the train on the way back in. It's really up to you. In any case, I think it's a really great way to sort of explore some of the things that are outside of Bangkok if you have an extra day or so. Lots of culture. People are super friendly here. It is pretty busy. You'll find a lot of tourist groups. So these larger sort of tour groups that'll sort of show up and kind of take over a fairly significant section of the of the rails. So just be aware of that. The later in the day you come, the more people are here. The best, most opportune time to come would be in the morning. If you get here in the morning, with the timing, you can catch 2 of the trains. The later in the afternoon, there's fewer trains. So the train that I caught here, as you can see, was at the 2:30 mark. And it's really unbelievable how close the train comes to your face. You know, you're really within an inch or 2 of it passing by. Now there's plenty of little restaurants and places to grab a drink or a smoothie while you wait for the train to show up. And oftentimes those restaurants will allow you to sit in their area while the train passes. That's a great experience. Make your way out here, take a look, spend an afternoon, get some food, get some souvenirs, try to soak up a little bit of Thai culture if you can. I would say it's worth the trip out.